As a quick update video is one, I got a new 3DS which is in a shot. Two, this DS here is now my default camera, video recording camera. My new 3DS, by being faster, that it used micro SD cards, I have to screw it each time I use it. So I'm using this as my main thing because I use normal SD cards. Three, this USB port is actually one of these, except the plastic came melted thanks to my lava lamp over there, which is now broke. So, what I had to do is do it being unusable, and the USB was stuck down here, and worse, I had a guts and then slam it against the concrete to break the plasticing out, which I then buried in some rocks. So anyway, it's this. It should have showed you the guts, video processing, but I didn't think of that. Then, what I did was I hid the guts, so that bit, I hid the guts of it, and I didn't know how to do the sliding thing because I didn't have the right tools, but yeah. If you see that third dot my finger's pointing at, and look at this thing, see it, and you see this one, is slightly taller than this one. This one smaller than this one. So, and this is the new one. Look at how the old one works. I plug it in to my new, and when I plug it in, the light appears to let know that's working, which I didn't even expect that, but sticking out because it wasn't designed how that bit shone, but I did really know where the detection point is. And if you go to my peer, load this thing here, same thing with all the files and stuff still there before destruction. Take it out, just show you that the mechanic on this same as these two. We take one of these and put it in. See, the light works on here, should pop up, or I don't really know. It just works. Anyway, yeah, also I got my Wii U game hit fixed, and also gotten these labels printed out. Actually Replay DS printed out. There was Superstar, which for this one, for the front, I had to find separate images for each of these, overlaying another one that I've downloaded for an Never Curry game. Side, which I made, and back, which was just the European version, because it's the only one that back I could find. The final one, my first GBA game ever, Free Fall. Then here, you can see I have two more of these, both with DS game slots and GBA game slots. If I get another DS game, paying case, I'm going to switch one of these. One of these black cases that ain't a 3DS or special one that I'm going to switch out. But one of these that doesn't have the GBA slot, I'm going to swap the innards of that for one of these. Well, it doesn't have it. It's here. But both these have it, so, you know. Also, my second Game Boy game. Hang on. Just, like, get it out. It's Pac-Man, my only original Game Boy game. Yeah, also, I printed this. The only GameCube game I printed out. Good. Hey, wait a hell. I didn't credit here because I put that there. I took the original image and the original box and decided to make it all weird stuff because why not? Like, this one is special too because look at the weird stupidness. There ain't an actual syrup. There's just 5-year-old me thinking, oh no, and then writing it down. Also, there are placeholder things for more GameCube or Wii games, or Wii U games. And I'm also thinking about Team Bombs actually. There's things. Now, player was an attempted space key. And this thing, which, hang on. This thing, which is like a stand, where this thing, let me show you. It's kind of hard to stand up and always used to stay like that. So oops, a trunk broke off. Oops. Fixed. Nope. Anyway, here, that's what I did was I made a little plate of Play-Doh, very tiny little crater for Olimar to be put in here, but keep on forgetting I put it in. Where I squished it down there and waited. There we go. You have to this foot first. This foot is there. It takes fidgeting, and this foot is always first. So here. Let's get to the wake up. Let's get to some. So now, let's get to the things I could load on this. On this, at least. First, I'll try Windows Crap Edition, Flash, Torah, Hug, Flash, Switch, the user agent, iPad, so Wii U, so first, let's. Also, this has HTML support, so hang on. Complete desktops. I could run Windows 95. Hang on. Let me get my Wii remote. So I got these are better. Is it? At the bottom of the pile. And that. Now to test something. Yeah, it works. But no classic Wiimote, no classic controller support. Anyway. Supported things again is this is on the complete desktops at least. Windows 95, 98, Windows Me, Windows NT, Windows XP, Windows 1000, Mac OS 8.6, Mac OS 9.2, Mac OS X, and Mac OS X Tiger. And let me show you what it is. What is it? NT. It's loading. So hang on. It is still loading. Progress bar is top. Is going. This is how it loads it. It goes all the program stuff. Actually, let me use this. And it just loaded. Anyway, it works fully. Start menu, programs. Go to Internet Explorer. No, it won't work due to internet discompatibility. It is limited due to it being only on the Wii U. And it ain't $12.49, it is actually $132, but the home button $12.49 says. Look in the corner there, it says $12.50. Back to the browser, 12, and there it is, $12.50. So the time still works, but I'm gonna have to fix that eventually. Also, other do is I can actually load Windows 93, which is an HTML based thing. Yeah, everything works. Everything works except it's glitchier than usual due to it's a Wii U, not a special Windows thing. There, you can see that everything loads, kind of. close. The background's checkered. Thinks it's supposed to be that way. Sound, it won't work on this, only the browser sound will work. I really need a real camera instead of a 3DS. That's like error messages will glitch out. It's supposed to say that sorry, but a cat orgy fight is going on. That's funny. But due to this is a Wii U and not a later, this is from 2012 and it ain't the year 2015, ain't really good browser. Hang on. Loading. Look how long it takes to load YouTube. And look at how slow it takes to load this thing. Oh, I don't... Wait, I'm not logged in. But how YouTube works... How YouTube works is... on the browser, unlike the YouTube app, this is what I was stuck with. Sometimes play, it shows the play icon, tap it, oh, it worked. But, oh, it worked. Sometimes what it does is it glitches and says, sorry, you can't do this. Oh, I don't want to add that. But everything that I could go on, at least I could at least go to the site, but be on his Mac classic Mac. The only problem is that it takes forever to download. Look, they're downloading, but I don't think it's meant to be for this. It does work. And it works just like it was. And here's the final one, which works more better, even though it's way newer. See, the resolution is all weird. Apple logo, this bar, and it works. Apple. What about this Mac? Mission control. This one is a CSS, which I think is Java. No. Who are you? You can actually log out and there's a login screen. Log out. Yeah, let me see. Look out. There's a lookout page that shows you a bubble that normally isn't there. That's just Apple. Also, quick thing, here's a Facebook loads. You're famous now. You're all famous now. You're famous now again. You're famous now. You're famous. famous now. I'm famous now. Also, thing you could do is you could no. Also, you could go to archive onto old versions. Also, there's a keyboard function. Hang on. Let me plug my keyboard into the Wii. I'm bringing my laptop right now. No, not my laptop, my keyboard. I plugged it in. See, it's plugged in because of green lights. Up browser. And look here, look. Like I type in. I'm gonna go on Google. Go over to Google. You have to hit enter twice for some reason. See, it works. Let's go to the version from my birthday. The closest one to my birthday, the 17th. And it's loading. Oh, it loaded. It runs perfectly. Hang on. No, wait. Close that thing and look. The year is 2001. Woohoo! But look at if you look up something. Look what happens if you look up something. Enter. Is there error saying case can't be displayed due to robots.txt? So, bye. I wonder if my site will work. No. Oops, forgot something. Oh, set your work. Yeah, it works. Oh, it is. It works about it. Quickly, there's the exact item from the exact page I'm getting. I got this $18, but apparently it hyped up the price. That's right next to where I live, so